top 10 longest bridges. Hong Kong Zhuhai Macao Bridge is 7th. 1 is in Taiwan. Number 1 is 168,400 meters. Cost 280 billion. Number 10. U Bein Bridge, the longest wooden bridge. Imagine a centuries-old bridge linking both banks. All wood. Simple yet sturdy, this material endured time. Still standing now. U Bein Bridge. U Bein Bridge in Mandalay spans Tongthaman Lake. 175 years old. 1,209 meters. The world's oldest and longest teak bridge. Teak's durability and rot resistance kept bridge in service over 100 years. U Bein Bridge's deck stands on 1,086 teak posts, 3 meters tall, spaced 2 to 3 meters. Bridge is about 1.2 meters wide. Pedestrians with bikes pass. Vehicles restricted, though bridge is narrow. Yearly, especially in peak season, thousands flock to shoot sunrise, sunset, and villagers' life. Over time, U Bein Bridge developed structural issues. First, aging teak is a major factor. Oilwood resists decay, yet water scouring and weathering slowly reduce its strength and stability. Despite repairs, some bridge piers are cracking and rotting, especially those submerged in water for long periods. With scarce maintenance or funding, some bridge piers are tilted and unstable, endangering safety and diminishing tourists' views. Crowds of tourists are straining the bridge's capacity. In peak season, the bridge crowds as people linger for photos or stroll, overloading it. With daily use, the constant vibrations and pressure can cause fatigue damage to the wood in some parts of the bridge. Without timely protection, prolonged overloading rapidly accelerates the bridge's aging and serious structural damage. Here, officials and residents don't entirely protect the bridge. Funding comes from tourists and NGOs. As tourism has boomed, managing and maintaining the bridge has gotten a lot harder. Without effective protection, heat, downpours, and other hazards keep worsening, further speeding bridge aging and damage overall. Someday this wooden bridge may vanish. Number 9. Evergreen Point Floating Bridge. From afar, Evergreen Point Floating Bridge resembles a giant dragon, spanning Washington's Lake Washington. With no piers, it seems to float. You wonder if it'll fall. Evergreen Point Floating Bridge is 2,350 meters long. This bridge links downtown Seattle to East Side Ross Lake, boosting traffic flow. Millions of cars cross yearly here. Unlike traditional bridges, floating bridges use no fixed supports, staying up on large pontoons. Air-filled pontoons give buoyancy. Rows on both sides act as huge, sturdy floats, lifting the bridge and keeping it level. Pontoons are engineered to bear heavy loads and waves, keeping bridges stable. Evergreen Point Bridge deck isn't straight. A subtle curve handles shifting waves and changing lake levels. With wind, waves, and currents, this design keeps the bridge safely stable in all conditions, preventing tilting or swaying. Floating bridge. 77 pontoons. Materials and sizes were carefully designed. Sizes vary, even the smallest are meters across, greater than 30 m long, and weigh thousands to 10,000 tons. Their strength and durability are vital, resisting winds, waves, and lake surges. Pontoons have a special anti-corrosion coat for long-term underwater use, staying intact. Plus, the pontoon bridge uses a non-slip surface, with clear signs and lights, keeping cars still safe in low visibility. Floating bridges are complex, so why not build a regular bridge instead? In fact, Lake Washington's water level changes with the seasons. It tends to rise in the winter when there's more rain. Here, floating bridges rise and fall with water, keeping the deck level. This flexible design improves stability and prevents pressure caused by changing water levels. Today, Evergreen Point Floating Bridge is Washington's transit hub and a tourist draw, showcasing grand, ingenious engineering. 8th, Kanakali, Longest suspension bridge. Turkey's 1915 Çanakkale Bridge spans the Dardanelles, linking Asia and Europe, 4,608 meters long. The world's longest suspension bridge. Bridge construction began in 2017, lasted 4 years, and officially opened in 2022. The Dardanelles is the strait between the Mediterranean and Black Sea, scene of many naval battles, notably World War I's Gallipoli campaign. 1915 honors the Ottoman Empire's victory. With a 2,023-meter main span, nearly 1.5 times the Golden Gate's, it tops the former record holder, Japan's Akashi Kaikyo Bridge. 2023 was chosen to mark Turkey's Republic Centennial. To ensure safety and durability, designers used cutting-edge materials and methods in construction. At 318 meters tall, its towers exceed most suspension bridge norms, keeping the 1915 Çanakkale Bridge steady amid strong winds and tides. While designing bridge, engineers considered Turkey's earthquake belt. The steel towers use 2 columns and 3 cross frames per main tower. Each column has a single box. The rechamber section remarkably precise. Main tower bases use concrete caissons on replace, strengthened ground, resisting major quakes and cutting costs. The deck was designed for comfort and safety. Its 2-way 6-lane layout boosts capacity, and the suspender's longitudinal and transverse spacing on the stiffening girder was optimized. Once built, the 1915 Çanakkale Bridge cuts Asia-Europe travel time and bolsters Turkey's regional economic growth strongly. Official data says the bridge eased Bosphorus crossings, boosting local trade and tourism growth. Detours are gone today. This bridge gets you there fast, boosting freight efficiency. Number 7. Hong Kong Zhuhai Macao Bridge. Building a bridge ended up costing 19 people their lives. What an incredibly difficult project this was. Why was it so dangerous? Since the 1980s, Hong Kong mainland transport, especially Pearl River Delta, strengthened greatly, yet Hong Kong's East Bank transport improved, while Pearl River West Bank links stayed weak. After the 1997 Asian financial crisis, Hong Kong sought recovery and new growth, dredging a sea-crossing road linking Hong Kong, Macau, Zhuhai essential. In 2002, Hong Kong proposed the Hong Kong-Zhuhai Macao Bridge plan to Beijing. Started 2009. After 8 years, the Hong Kong-Zhuhai Macao Bridge opened 9 a.m. October 24, 2018. At 55,000 meters, this sea bridge is rare worldwide and remains the longest bridge-tunnel-highway combo ever. The main section includes a 28,585-meter bridge, a 6,700-meter undersea tunnel, plus artificial islands, mostly located in sea waters between Zhuhai and Hong Kong. This bridge's build shattered world records, not just length, but an engineering tech challenge. In tunneling and artificial island building, contractors always relied on the latest equipment and technology. For instance, a TBM built the undersea tunnel, sinking gear set piers, ensuring stability and longevity. Even so, the bridge didn't rise overnight. It took years of careful planning and tests, and on some stretches engineers faced surprises, storms, and strong sea currents. That's why this project had tragic injury and death accidents. Bridge eased trips among Zhuhai, Hong Kong, and Macau, cutting from 4 hours to 30 minutes. It boosted people and goods flow, strengthening tri-regional economic industrial ties further. In 2024, Zhuhai Bridgeport handled over 27 million travelers and 5.55 million vehicles, up 72% and 71%, new highs. Bridge links northbound Hong Kong Macau spending and southbound mainland Zeal, both fully released. 6th, Manchac Swamp Bridge. On October 24, 2023, superfog from heavy fog and nearby swamp fire smoke triggered a 168-car crash on Manchac Swamp Bridge, trapping 100-plus drivers, killing 8 and injuring 63. The bridge made headlines. It's said that this place was once cursed by a voodoo queen, making the Manchac Swamp known as an unlucky place. In 1915, 3 villagers vanished in the swamp. Still missing? Manchac Swamp Bridge near Manchac spans Louisiana's Manchac Swamp, a double-deck concrete trestle linking Interstate 55 with U.S. Route 51 in the USA. Manchac Swamp Bridge spans 36,700 meters, snaking like a dragon above the marsh, turning barriers into passage. Started in 1979. The bridge was finished after engineers drove piles 76 meters into hard strata under swamp. Building cost $4.3 million per kilometer, then proof it was tough, costly. That investment made the Manchac Swamp Bridge a key north-south Louisiana link, carrying about 1/3 of interstate traffic, powerfully driving local growth. During construction, engineers faced complex swamp terrain and weather, plus mud and swift currents. Yet, by keen memory and steadfast faith, they finally raised bridge over swamp. Every day, tons of cars and people use this bridge to get where they need to go. For Louisiana travelers or Washington, D.C. New Orleans commuters, the Manchac Swamp Bridge is an indispensable link in their trip. This bridge greatly shortened travel time, boosting the local economy and promoting cultural exchange. Drive the Manchac Swamp Bridge. See the swamp's unique scenery. Vast swamps, dense vegetation, and passing wildlife create vivid scenes all around. At dawn or dusk, sun on the marsh makes the view enchanting. For nature and adventure lovers, Manchac Swamp Bridge is a rare must-see. Number 5. Lake Pontchartrain Causeway. Over the vast lake stands Lake Pontchartrain Causeway, a famed overwater bridge worldwide. 2 parallel spans cross Lake Pontchartrain in southeast Louisiana, linking both sides of New Orleans. Strikingly, it's 38,442 meters long, still holding Guinness's record as the world's longest continuous overwater bridge. From the early 1800s, Mandeville founder Bernard D. Morini ran ferries. Not until mid-1930s did bridge ideas first arose. Back in the 1920s, a proposal came up to build artificial islands in the lake and connect them with bridges. Plan sold island lots to fund it, but became a distant dream. Lake Pontchartrain Causeway. But not until 1948 did Ernest M. Logue's vision shape the bridge. His push and powerful lobbying got the Louisiana state government to finally set up the Lake Pontchartrain Causeway Commission and create the Louisiana Bridge Company to handle the actual construction. After long work, the bridge opened in 1956, 38,426 meters long, on 9,500 piles, with adjustable decks at both ends for large ships. The bridge budgeted $46 million, about $390 million today, yet its operation was far from smooth sailing. June 16, 1964. Tragic accident killed 6 people. A ship damaged the bridge. A bus fell into the lake. The accident exposed bridge safety issues, prompting stricter safeguards and upgrades nationwide. In 1969, a 2-lane bridge opened, 16 meters longer than original. This renovation made sure the Lake Pontchartrain Causeway held up strong when Hurricane Katrina hit in 2005. After hurricane, Lake Pontchartrain Causeway reopened fast, main route for rescue and recovery. It reshaped New Orleans traffic and brought prosperity to North Shore towns. North Shore residents skipped detours, saving nearly 50 minutes and boosting regional integration. Today, Lake Pontchartrain Causeway is a Louisiana transit hub, run as a toll bridge since the 1960s. Tolls changed, yet it still funds local economy. 4. Bangkok's Chalong Rat Mana Expressway. It's in Thailand and runs about 5,500 meters long. It ranked as world's longest highway bridge, still holding record today. Built in 2000, this road bridge originally met rising traffic needs. With Bangkok's population growth and development, congestion worsened. Linking downtown and suburbs became an issue. Building the Chalong Mahanakhon Expressway wasn't just key to solving this problem. It also became a fast route connecting the city and the suburbs, giving a big boost to Thailand's economy. Bridge design weighs traffic volume, climate, and terrain to ensure structural safety and long-term durability overall. Built for tropical climates, the bridge uses durable materials for stability, corrosion resistance, and in its design, the bridge has a modern deck structure that makes sure cars can drive over it smoothly and quickly. Once built, the expressway carries over 1 million vehicles daily. It's Bangkok's main commute route and key corridor to eastern Thailand and neighboring countries. This bridge greatly improved Bangkok traffic, eased major congestion, and boosted transport efficiency citywide overall. For the locals, the Shulur-Mahanakan Expressway has changed their way of life too. A lot of people use this bridge to get between work and home easily, which cuts down on time wasted in traffic. For business folks and tourists, the Shulur-Mahanakan Expressway is a quick way to get where they're going, which has really boosted the area's economy and development. However, while the Shulur-Mahanakan Bang Na Expressway eases Bangkok traffic, it still faces major challenges even now. With Thailand's growth and more cars, traffic on the Shulur-Mahanakan Bang Na Expressway keeps rising. Peak hour bridge jams still persist. To deal with this problem, the government is considering building more connecting roads and further improving the traffic network around the bridge to ease the traffic burden. Upkeep and management of Shulur-Mahanakan Bang Na Expressway is ongoing. World-class infrastructure needs regular checks and upkeep to ensure bridge safety and traffic flow. So Thailand funds bridge management heavily, building robust monitoring to keep bridges safe and working nationwide long-term. Third, Tohoku Shinkansen Ishiban Viaduct. Link bridges mean grand spans over rivers and seas. But one bridge is so long it outshines most river and sea bridges. This is the Tohoku Shinkansen Kita Ishiban Viaduct, 114,400 meters long, Japan's major transport artery, and among the world's longest high-speed rail bridges. So, how is such a long viaduct built under such complex terrain and geological conditions? Its unique design matters. The Tohoku Shinkansen North Ishiban Viaduct blends reinforced and pre-stressed concrete to suit varied terrain and geology. In mountains, it exploits terrain, raising bridges on tall piers to span ravines and valleys. On plains, continuous girders reduce ground disruption damage. This design ensures bridge stability and safety, while saving land and construction costs. Beyond design innovation, Northeast Shinkansen Kita Viaduct was built for quake resistance and noise control. This high-speed rail bridge runs up to 275 kilometers per hour, demanding exceptional smoothness and ride comfort. So engineers used advanced quake-proof and noise-cut measures in design and construction, keeping high-speed trains safe and riders comfortable. Early on, land seizures, tunnel mishaps, and worsening national railway finances seriously delayed the planned schedule. Finally, they overcame hardships, completing this grand viaduct in 1982. Today, the Tohoku Shinkansen Ishiban Viaduct is vital to Japan's high-speed rail, easing travel between Tokyo and Niigata, boosting economies and culture. Daily, countless bullet trains streak over this bridge, carrying people city to city. Number 2. Changhua Kaohsiung Viaduct. Taiwan sits on the Eurasian-Philippine Sea Plate boundary, with constant quakes and shifting ground. How can engineers build a tough, disaster-ready viaduct here? The Changhua Kaohsiung Viaduct provided a remarkable answer. 157,390 meters long, this rail bridge was the longest in 2004, running from Changhua across Taiwan's plains and rivers to Kaohsiung, linking two cities. By December 2012, it carried 200+ million, nearly 10 times Taiwan's population. To keep this world-class bridge stable in quake zones, Taiwanese engineers refined design. Changhua Kaohsiung Viaduct combines continuous steel and box girder bridges to suit varying spans and loads. Given Taiwan's quake risk, the bridge stresses seismic design. The viaduct uses deep pile foundations to withstand groundwater shifts and tremors over time. Its structure pairs reinforced concrete with pre-stressed steel cables, maximizing the bridge's strength and flexibility overall. Also, the viaduct design accounts for Taiwan's tropical climate and sea wind corrosion. To ensure long service, engineers used corrosion-resistant, high-strength alloy steel and designed for wind and quakes, keeping the bridge working in extremes. Beyond technical hurdles, engineers fought terrain and weather during construction, ensuring precise installation and stable integrity. They used precast hoisting. Cranes lift pre-built box girders and set them exactly on piers. It looks simple, yet demands precision and teamwork. Each box girder weighs hundreds of tons. Placement accuracy safeguards overall safety. Amid hardships, the Chenghua-Kaohsiung Viaduct opened, greatly cutting north-south travel time, tightening Taiwan-wide links, and boosting shared talent and resource flow. This bridge became a symbol of Taiwan's modernization, showing the world its excellence and technical strength in bridge engineering. Number 1. Danyang Kunshan Bridge. Danyang Kunt Bridge, a vast rail bridge between Danyang and Kunshan in Jiangsu, is 164,851 meters long. Even seasoned inner-city travelers can't imagine it. Driving across this bridge takes about 2 hours, already far longer than the trip from Beijing to Tianjin. This scale makes Danyang Kunshan Bridge truly the world's longest. Pile poured April 7, 2008. Bridge up May 24, 2009. Tracks laid November 6, 2010. Opened June 30, 2011. 4 years. $8.5 billion. About 10,000 workers overcame huge obstacles, unveiling this world-class engineering miracle to all. Danyang Grand Bridge is long because it spans Chengzhou, Wuxi, Suzhou, nearly all southern Jiangsu, complex terrain, soft lowlands, dense canals and lakes, developed economy, scarce land. Thus, a viaduct reduces settlement, saves land, cuts costs, and lessens impacts on local ecosystem. Building the Danyang Kunshan Grand Bridge used 4,500 plus 900 tons girders. Total weight hit 4.05 million tons. Bridge construction also used smart management systems. Advanced IT and monitoring systems enable real-time oversight and smart management throughout bridge construction. This boosts build speed and quality, ensuring support for later upkeep. Danyang Bridge is vital to Beijing-Shanghai HSR, driving Jiangsu's economy toward synchronized, integrated, shared growth. Its completion opened a Jiangsu resource link, sped allocation, and used transport advantages to spur Yangtze Delta synergy. From atop the Danyang Kunshan Grand Bridge, it coils like a dragon, spanning rivers, lakes, cities, linking southern Jiangsu tight. At night, the bridge blazes, echoing the stars, painting a gorgeous scene. That's all for today's video. Which of today's 10 longest bridges impressed you most? Tell us in comments.